Okay, everybody, or one person, or nobody, whoever. Um, I am playing another game that I've been recording. This is the first Switch 2 game where I play a game I have not played before. And this one is Binary Domain. Let me see about turning down the volume a bit on it. This was on a sale recently, like a month or two ago, like really dirt cheap, and I guess there's no audio settings, so I guess it's just gonna be loud, super loud. Um, I'm just gonna set that for normal. I don't really need beginner aim assist. Voice recognition settings. Oh yeah, I read that this is one of those things where if you have a headset, you can actually tell your squad to go places, but there's a way to turn it off. Um, and there, I can turn that off because I don't want to do like a connect kind of thing. There's a cat who's being real pushy. I don't think that cuts anything off, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah, I know I can't change the settings for the game apparently. Here, let me try something real quick. Yeah, I can't change anything about the audio, so it's an old game that apparently does not have audio settings. So, guess that's what we got. Here, you know what? Because since I know you guys sometimes want to hear what I have to say, I think I'll probably turn this off and play a different one that's modern that lets me adjust the volume. So I'll save this for another time. So let me pause this real quick and I'll switch games. Okay, so here we are. I've switched games and now we're going to play Korgan, whatever that is. It's supposed to be kind of like a Diablo style um, thing. And already you have giant breasts, so that's of course, typical. Not really surprised. I'm gonna see if I can turn the audio settings down on this one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That makes it so quiet that I can't even hear it. So, turn that off. I don't want vibration. Alright. So, here we go. So we're going to try this one. The reviews on this on Xbox were really ridiculously bad. Like, it was all people just talking about how attractive the dwarf was in absurd ways. So none of them were actually helpful to how the game really is. So, um, purchase. I don't want to purchase anything. Prelude. So this is why it's free. I figured it out. This is why it's free. It was a free game that wasn't on Game Pass, and I figured out why it's free. Nobody said anything about this in the reviews or anything, or in the description for the game. So I guess we get to play some prologue. I wonder how long this is. Code Stalkers. I guess I should have known. Free games and things on Game Pass. And this was one of the games that was not on Game Pass that was free. And I probably should have expected that. Oh, hey, here we go. I get a big axe. I get a jump. I can open this. Okay. I'll loot all that. So that's fun. Okay. I don't need to worry about any of that. Okay. Gotta sneeze. Had a sneeze coming up. Couldn't warn you in time. I guess the big selling point for this game was that you can switch between the three characters at will. But I kind of don't feel like I want to. I'm just going to stick with this dwarf guy. He's jumping around like he's nuts. Can't break that stuff. Okay. Let me push the dog down so she sits down. You guys are used to me doing that before. Hey, this is great. This is fun. Are you guys impressed? Here's some water. And the graphics are kinda old looking. I keep seeing these sparkle things. Ah, okay. Search. Cool. Okay. Bones! Yay! Bones. Got me some bones, guys. Oh, good. I couldn't avoid that because it was a trap right there, so... I don't see my health going down. It looks like I'm invulnerable or something. I don't know. He said something about being the greatest warrior, but I can't hear him because the volume's now so low. I have no idea. I don't have a special attack yet. Oh, that guy hurts me. Okay. So that guy hurts me. Okay, he's immune somehow. Oh. Okay. Switch to breast mode. That'll do it. I guess I will have to switch characters now and again. Alright, leveled up. Cool. Okay. Open. Here, I'm going to pause the stream real quick, because this dog is not going to give me 2 seconds to myself, so just hold on 1 minute, and I will be right back. You guys know what happened? If I don't. Okay, the dog's drinking water. Oh, look, the skins, they cost money. You know what? I wonder how much the DLC costs. Let's just take a look. I wonder if it'll come up for you guys. I don't know if it will or not. Oh, it's 20 bucks. That's not DLC. That's the rest of the game. Flying breasts. Yes, there we go. You will fear my flying breasts. And she has snappy things to say, I guess, too, but whatever. He runs kind of like Forrest Gump. That's that's interesting. I wonder if the difficulty changes as I play the game. Don't know. We'll find out. Oh, there's a disarm. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't have to just walk through that other one at first. Cool. Alright, so that's cool. Oh, he's full of poison and I'm dying. Okay. So that's when you switch. Oh. No, you won't get me there, you weird, strange triangle, sir. Triangle man, triangle man. Do, 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 triangle man. Level up. Oh, she's still poisoned. So she'll get her health back while she's in reserve, but the little meter for her poison will continue sitting there until you come back to it. That's nice. I think I need a drink for that. Alright. Let's see about this. Disarm the trap. Okay. Can I be the dwarf again? Search. So what do you guys think? You guys think this is worth the freebie? I wonder if this is the end. Like, if I go through here, that's the end of the prologue. Oh. Okay. I'm already in that zone. So where do I go from here then? That's a wall there. Let's see. Did I go up there? I did. Let's see here. Do, 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 do. Okay, I gotta get all these necromancy items, I guess, for some reason. Is anyone in my party a necromancer? Who knows? Guess we'll find out. Constantly gotta check the map, looks like. Oh, there's one of those guys. Okay. Oh, her health didn't go up. That's weird. Oh, it got an achievement. Killing spree, it says. Kill 10 enemies. It didn't give me a number for how much the achievement gave me though. So I wonder if the achievements are worth 0. That'd be fun. Stay back, bat creatures. I don't know what she's saying, but where else do I go? Oh, continue down there. Alright. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I ain't got time to read. Oh, my special ability charged. Okay. I guess there's equipment. I could be activating the equipment here. Oh, well that was really informative. Glad I read that. Okay. What was that? Something thumped real loud in my house. I hope my child didn't break something. Like herself. Now he's mad. And there's no other enemies to fight. Nice of the enemies to, like, not... Oh. That's cool. He just froze me like that. I couldn't see the trap because the... I'm gonna get killed. That's great. I couldn't see the trap because he was in berserk mode. So that's nice. Fantastic. Alright, well, send to him. Did he even drop any loot? No, he didn't. Well, that's great. Oh man, I'm pretty beat up here. I don't know how to use... How do I use, How do I use these? That's a good question. I have no idea. Oh. Well. Well, that's that. That's that's that. Um so now we know why that game's free. Binary Domain I think would have been a much better game, but it was too loud. So let me look into something. Let me see about my Twitch settings here. Yeah, I can't really do much. My Twitch settings, the game settings are so low already. It's only one step down, and then there's no audio from the game at all. So I can't play Binary Domain. Binary Domain. Let me pause again and see if I have another one, because I'm sure I have another game I can play. Because this was kind of a bust, kind of like Cooking Simulator, but at an entirely different level there. At least Cooking Simulator was kind of fun. This was kind of a doofus game. So give me a second, and I'll switch games again. Okay, I have another game. We're gonna try this one. We're gonna try this one and see what happens. This one is a mystery game. So it's probably got puzzles, and I'm probably gonna get irritated with it. So we're gonna play The Raven Remastered, because this was free with Games with Gold a while back. This is like one of those old school, like, mystery things that you watch on British TV. And that's what we're gonna try. So we're gonna see how this goes. New game. Chapter 1, clearly. There's no difficulty settings, so probably not really much in the way of any sort of fighting or that kind of thing. Dramatic intros. See, this is a new record. I've done 3 games, and one of them I couldn't play. One of them was trash, and then there's this one. So let's see how it goes. I've done other streams where I've done 2 games for Twitch Tuesday, and this is 3. But I don't know if Binary Domain counts, because I didn't get the chance to actually play that. Very dramatic intro. Oh, you too, eh? Oh my gosh.
The Raven's heir. Soon as one of them's caught, another one takes his place. Hey, Harold, have you read this?
Harold.
Harold?
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 Always a Harold, and he's always in trouble. Don't do it, you're gonna get marked, son.
Harold? You hear me?
One of them statues gonna get out and club you.
This is no time for fun and games.
It's the Raven. Dun dun dun. Oh, there's the priceless artifact.
Shh, calm down. I'm a copper. We're on the same side.
A copper? What are you
Oh,
doing?
it's not.
And
It's a
where's
bad
Harold?
guy in disguise.
There's another guy back there unconscious. That's probably him. The Eye of the Sphinx.
Oh, I thumped
Where
him.
is it?
It's there.
Oh, good. Then he hasn't got it yet.
You mean the Raven's heir?
Shh, turn it off. He's gonna steal the
So
eye.
I can steal it.
How do you know?
Doesn't matter. All that matters is that we catch him. Do you understand?
Yeah, but
Do you understand? You and me, mate.
Not the smartest guard in the
heroes.
world.
All right, now we just have to.
what?
Halt!
Distraction.
Stop! You're under arrest!
He literally has a big raven mask. Raven. The Raven. It's been remastered. Dramatic. They're going to Hogwarts. It's that game. Sorry, guys. Bait and switch. Controversy. He said something controversial. Throw stones. "3D graphics. Those guys did the 3D graphics. Do you see that? They did the 3D graphics, guys. They're real 3D. I need my glasses. What pleasant music. It is Hogwarts. They're gonna go wizarding. It's a Muppet movie. It's playing Muppet music. It is. That's from a Muppet movie. That's from Muppet Treasure Island. That's what that is. I recognized that theme. I knew it. It was familiar. The Muppets go to Hogwarts. There you go. There's your game. There's gotta be something better. It was in there. I heard it. Muppets. I've seen that movie like a billion times. I would know.
Hands up!
That was abrupt.
I don't have time to play. I'm on duty.
If I had my piece, I'd pop you, child. I'm just a Weasley. He looks like a
You're
Weasley.
funny, but you don't look like a real cop. You don't even have a revolver.
Because they wouldn't let me use it on children like you.
Why do you need the gun?
It's the Raven. He was gunned down, so now I need a pistol.
Dead birds don't need
Mm.
guns. Nor do live ones.
You don't know who the Raven is, do you? He's the great
No,
sorcerer
nobody
who
does.
stole
It's
secrets
probably
from the
you.
loot, and those priceless eggs with gold and diamonds and stuff. And Bobby Dobbs says he replaced the crown jewels with bribes.
Bobby Dobbs.
I know.
He must know everything about everything.
Although I don't quite buy that bit about the crown jewels. What's your name, boy?
My name is Matthew Miller.
And where are you from, Matthew Miller?
Double M, huh?
Dillsburg, Pennsylvania. But my mom and I live
Pennsylvania?
She's taking
Oh,
care of
my
some
condolences.
ritual thing. We're on our way to Venice at the moment. We're taking a cruise on a big
Venice?
ship.
You're from Pennsylvania, you get to go to
Already
Venice?
seen half the world. I've spent my entire life in Switzerland.
Must be really boring.
You do
I'd
know
say.
these days there are thieves far more dangerous than your old Raven. 2 days ago, a precious ruby was stolen.
Don't you know
from
your
the
mother
Ruby
stole
Museum.
my heart
There
and that's
was
how you were
explosion.
born?
A guard was severely injured.
Really?
Yeah.
You
And
don't
you know
say.
what the papers say?
You talk too much, Constable.
Zellner, monsieur. Anton Jakob Zellner.
Or did he pull a gun on you?
No, monsieur.
Get a move on.
Scram, kid, get out of here.
Inspector Legrand, it's a great honor to work with a celebrity like you.
Oh,
We appreciate the
Sucking up.
support of the Swiss police, but
I bet
it'd
you
be
do.
better if you'd remain seated and keep an eye on
You're
things.
kind of like, while you talk, sir.
But monsieur, your journey on this train is most unusual. Is it related to the burglary at the British Museum?
Not in the least.
And the safe?
Not at all. Not
What's
at
that?
all what the game
I'll
is
let
about.
You know if we need your help, Constable. If you'll excuse me,
I'm the
I'll be in
snot-nosed,
first freight car
smug
at the back.
detective guy who thinks he knows everything.
I'm not here to enjoy.
Stay out
the
of my
beauty.
way, or you will get burned.
I am a good observer, and I have finally honed powers of deduction.
Here's my resume. I'm looking
Thanks
for a job.
that.
I watch the people on the platform in Zurich. I know, for example, that that man over there is a violinist.
That would be more impressive.
Because he has a violin case right next to him.
And I believe
Sure.
that the gentleman in the next carriage is a German doctor on his way to Italy to take up a new position.
What
Oh.
gives you that idea?
There's the rod of Asclepius engraved on his cufflink. And he's carrying a German-Italian dictionary.
Maybe he's just taking
Smart
up
ass,
the
huh?
following in Goethe's footsteps.
Too much luggage. And no, he's not retiring to Italy either. The suitcases are too shabby for me to believe that he can afford to retire in his late 50s.
All right then, Constable.
Zellner.
Just shut up.
Constable Zellner.
Shut up,
You're such
Wesley.
a clever fellow. What am I doing on this train?
You're busting my chops, obviously.
I think you're looking for someone.
You're just guessing. If I were looking for someone, I wouldn't
I'm
spend
guessing.
a trip cooped up in a freight car, now would I?
Well, that would seem to indicate that you're guarding something.
And what might
Oh, so that was one of the first things I was supposed to choose and I chose wrong.
I really couldn't say. But it must be very important,
Why is that?
because you are very important. They wouldn't have
Butter 'em
assigned
up.
the case to you if it were just a trifle.
Let's assume that
But I
you
like
really
trifles.
are
They're great
for
desserts.
Something very important on this train. And let's assume that it really is my job to see that it arrives safely.
Well,
Why
you're doing
keep the
crappy
train
because you're
off
not with
with
your
you?
thing that you're supposed to be guarding, sir.
There are enough police on this train as it is. If there were more, they'd only get in each other's way.
I can assure you that I'd pack every seat in every carriage of this train with police, if it were a matter of deterrence.
I'm
You're
sure
saying
you would, sir.
Don't want to scare off potential thieves? Ah, you're laying a trap.
That would explain why it's just me, and not the army. Miss Pam.
Well, now that you've told me your plan, I'm the villain. Ha ha!
Your
Plot
detective
twist.
powers leave much to be desired. I think we'll get
Well, I'm just picking from a list, sir.
Whoa.
Thanks for that.
Pardonnez-moi.
I can help, and I will help. You're in
And
my
you
country,
won't stop
and
me.
I've been ordered to assist you, and that's exactly what
My
I'll do,
country, not
whether
yours,
you like it or
sir.
Not so bad,
America.
but
I mean,
strong.
Switzerland.
Your commitment speaks volumes, Zana. But this is my show, and I don't need you. Bon voyage.
But
Oh, so
How
you're
do
the
you know?
designer of the game. Okay. I made a total fool out of myself.
Oh, hello.
You cheated.
I did.
I'm the
I saw
sheriff.
you talking to the German doctor on the platform. He told you everything himself. You were just pretending
Oh.
to put two and two together.
Nerr,
Do
busted.
you know who that is? That's Inspector Nicholas Legrand. You have to impress him if you want to work with him.
Well, you've done a great job impressing him so far. He hates
Telling
you.
me? To the very policeman who shot your dear Raven?
Whoa! It was him?
Mm-hmm. Hunted and killed Europe's most famous burglar.
Yeah, I bet.
That's how he got his start.
I won't tell him a thing.
I bet he is the Raven.
All right, Matthew. I have to
Inspector
do my
Raven.
work.
Everyone calls me Matt. Well, except for my mom. She calls me Maddie.
I'm just call you annoying. How about that, kid?
Whether Legrand wants my help or not, I'll keep my eyes open. Maybe I can
Staring out
change
the
his
window.
mind. All right.
See, how long has this gone on? 34.
The Vicarage in the Mirror. A detective novel by my favorite author,
Oh,
Lady
well.
Clarissa Westmacott.
Of course.
For years now, I've been trying to convince
Any
my
other
theater group
single
to stage one of her plays.
Flat points you want to apply to this character? There was that theme again. It's from the Muppets, I'm telling you.
We don't just have a lot of railroads. We have the most beautiful ones in the world.
Switzerland. America,
The
Switzerland.
large map shows the different routes of the Orient Express. This train began in Paris and ends in
Oh, it's just an
Istanbul.
entirely different ripoff.
Unfortunately, it will make most of its journey without me.
I'm going to get off before that movie takes place. I'm not important to that one.
The violinist is a good-looking
I'm going to
fellow.
stare at him funny.
He's traveling through the most beautiful
He's looking for a
mountain
date.
landscape of the world. But one can only hope that his violin is better tuned than he.
Oh. He's shaky.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Are you traveling to Istanbul non-stop?
No. I'll transfer in Venice to a ship. I'm on my way to Cairo.
Cairo?
Oh.
I'm performing at the reception in the Egyptian Museum there.
I'm sure your recital will be a great success.
Buttering up everybody.
Did you notice anything unusual on the train?
Just your
Anything
strange
unusual?
body odor, sir.
Persons acting suspiciously, for instance.
For heaven's sake, is there cause for concern?
Everything is in order, sir. We Swiss are just very cautious people.
I understand.
I like to go riling people up for no reason.
I didn't notice anything.
Have a good trip.
Thank you.
Get out of my face.
The violinist is a good-looking fellow. And
Yes,
he's
I already
traveling
saw
through
that.
The most beautiful mountain landscape of the world. But one can only hope that his violin is better tuned than he.
Alright,
Very
so let's
kind
go
of
to
you.
the next train car.
Thanks.
Out of the way.
Oh, pardon me.
And why did I do that
No,
for no reason?
problem. The uniform is waterproof. Mr.
Lucio. Professor Edgar
Yes.
Lucio.
Oh.
Out of my way to
Professor.
gather information. Look like a bumbler.
Are you a scientist? Do you teach at the Sorbonne?
No, I work at the British Museum in London.
You don't say.
You don't say. Maybe you'll know about the
So
burglary,
you were,
Mr. Raven.
shall we say, an eyewitness to the burglary 2 days ago.
No, I.
Ah,
wouldn't
here
say
comes
that.
the
no.
accusations.
There was a lot of commotion, but I didn't
How
really pay much
suspicious.
attention to it.
There was a break-in
Huh.
in your museum, and it didn't concern you.
Well,
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
let's just say that nothing that's happened
keeps
in the last
playing.
2,000 years
Jim's
is
around
clear.
singing for a better life. With his Muppet pals, Gonzo and Rizzo.
Whatever you say. The famous Inspector Legrand is on this train. I imagine you know him.
No, should I?
You don't know him? And you
Well, he
also
did not
don't
shoot
know
me, if that's
he's
what you're
doing?
asking.
No. Why should I?
Just a thought. You're a representative of the British Museum. There's a guard
Now you're totally
sitting
grilling
on
him,
the
and he's gonna be
train.
so upset he's
sorry.
gonna throw his tea right
I
out the
don't know what
window.
you're trying to imply. Now, please excuse me.
Just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual on the train?
Here, on the train.
On the train?
I can't say that I have.
Just your
Although I
constant
did spend
badgering,
most of the
sir.
time in my compartment.
May I ask where you are going?
Of course. To Venice. I'm
Everybody's going to
going
Venice.
to meet some colleagues there.
Oh, Venice. A beautiful
Very
city,
evasive.
so I'm told.
I'm
Indeed.
going to meet my mistress.
But
I don't
really
want anyone
have
to
take my
know.
leave now.
I don't want to take up any more of your valuable time, but you do understand, don't you, that what concerns me is the present, and especially the robbery.
He keeps hammering him about that thing.
Of course, of course. It's just I'm in rather a hurry.
Confess, it was
Did
you.
notice anything
The whole
unusual,
game is gratuitous.
Professor?
Of
There's no
course,
reason to
Counselor.
play, it's you.
What's this?
What's the matter, sir?
The door. I can't open it.
Ah, we'll sort it out somehow.
Oh my gosh, I'm barely trying.
The compartment.
Move your
locked.
scrawny arm out of the way.
I didn't lock it. I don't even have a key. I asked the steward. He was going to bring me one, but he never came back.
Someone locked it.
Find the steward. He needs to bring me the key immediately.
Calm down, Professor.
Oh
I'll
my
see what I
gosh.
can do.
There are
You don't
sensitive things in
understand.
that room.
I have to get
Sensitive
back in my compartment.
things.
All right, just wait here. Perhaps a thoughtful conductor noticed that Professor Lucien wasn't in his compartment and locked it.
I'll just turn in a
You can
circle for no
easily
reason.
lock the compartment door from inside by turning a little knob.
But I didn't lock it.
I wasn't even
Professor,
inside,
if you
clearly.
locked the door from in there, you wouldn't be out here.
Yes,
That's
Gan.
true.
I just said that as a joke. You don't have to.
The little label on the door reads Baroness von Trebitz. Blue blood on the Orient Express.
Just stop and look at everything while I'm around here. Where is the steward?
I don't believe it.
Some random old lady.
I never thought I'd ever meet you.
You wrote the game, didn't you?
It's all right, Miss Miller. I'd like to speak to the inspector.
Unfortunately, just a
He
constable,
knows me.
Lady Westmacott. I'm reading The Vicarage in the Mirror right now, for the 5th time at least.
She's the author of the book he was reading.
Zellner. Anton Jakob Zellner.
This is my companion.
Jakob.
Miss
Every
Miller.
time I hear that, I think of Outriders.
A pleasure.
Jakob.
May I ask what you're doing here? Are you on holiday?
Holiday? Yes, so to speak. The first and last holiday of my life.
Madam?
I've been writing since I was
Oh.
a little girl. It became my job, and now I've stopped. So, this must be a holiday.
You quit
Mm.
writing? Impossible. I have all of your books. Your Detective Partout is my favorite character.
Then I have bad news for you. I killed the old wretch off years ago.
I don't understand.
I'd rather not discuss my work, Constable.
What a nice old lady.
As a writer, you must be very observant. Am I right? I mean, you have to study the behavior of people around you.
No, I
Create
just write down
characters
dribble.
in the novels, don't you?
I solved the mystery of human nature a long time ago, Mr. Zellner. Since
I'm
then,
clearly a genius and you're a dumpus.
Really? I had the impression you were eyeing me suspiciously as I came in.
what do
Because
you
I
want
knew
to
you were
know?
going to accost me like this.
Did you notice the blonde man with the violin case?
I'm trying to get a date.
I certainly did. He introduced himself and tried to make a good impression. People like him are drawn to wealth and fame, like moths to a flame.
But his charms failed on you.
I know
You see
my
the
name.
age difference?
David Kreutzer. He was a drain on my friend's purse.
Do you think he has a money problem?
People like him always have a money problem.
No, 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 not at
No matter
all.
How much you give them, they always spend twice as much and complain that they have far too little.
Did you notice the man
about the
who
nervous,
just
twitchy
walked
guy?
into the next carriage with a cup of tea?
I did.
I am wearing
The
that
thing
tea
was,
right now.
He was waiting at the bar for the steward, and since the steward never appeared, he elected to help him. He took 2 biscuits.
He seems...
Biscuits.
But he's already a
Scandal.
professor at the British Museum.
Interesting.
The scandal.
To talk to him
2
later,
biscuits.
but just out of courtesy, of course.
Of course. Did you notice anyone else? What about the doctor?
I notice that you've asked me about everyone, except for the inspector who went in the direction of the freight car a few minutes ago. Isn't that the Frenchman who made his name when he caught the raven?
I wouldn't quite say caught.
Well, shot.
I would say shot him in the
What
face and then
does
took
this
his identity.
with my theory about what he's doing here?
I don't think we should discuss Inspector Legrand's investigation in public.
Legrand, right. That was his name. Will he save the day again? Or will you, Constable?
No one will. It's a farce.
Are you traveling to Istanbul, Lady Westmacott?
No, we are on our way to Venice. From there, we will take a ship to
Everybody's going to Venice
As
and to
you know,
Cairo.
I have a penchant
There's nowhere else
for
in the world to go. There's
archaeology.
just
I
those 2
funded a few
places.
excavations in
Everyone else is
Egypt.
a
I
desolate
went to
wasteland.
Egypt by ship as a young woman. And now I'm doing it again as an old woman.
I see. As much as I'd like to keep talking, duty calls.
You were
I would
right.
love to keep bothering you with
I
all
did
these
observe
irritating
you as you
facts.
came in. You seem so eager.
Oh, now she's
It's
looking
been
for a
long
date.
time since I've had a chance to prove myself.
This is the love train. That's what this is.
Your chance.
I do hope so.
Then grab it. Even small.
Ho, ho,
people
ho,
make big
grab it.
changes, as my
It is the
friend
love train.
Ronald likes to say.
I shall do my
Her
best.
over there, she's scandalized. She's like, are you really flirting with this man? Mother.
Mrs. Miller made a good impression. She wanted to protect Lady Westmacott from me, a pushy admirer. Very diligent.
I'm saying this out loud in front of them. Do you see the mouth moving?
I imagine she has her work cut out for her to match.
They're probably like, who
And
is this
this
strange
the boss,
man?
What they say.
I beg your pardon? Oh, nothing. What's this over
The
there?
steward must have forgotten the toothpicks. Normally he would offer them discreetly after dinner.
I'll just take a toothpick. Okay. Where is the steward at?
Mmm, butterscotch. I've loved them since I was a child.
Delicious.
The only drawback, they don't play nice with false teeth.
Werther's.
Maybe if I just suck it.
It is that kind of a train. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. The wine. Can I take the wine?
I suppose the steward won't object to me having a look around in his absence.
I think he will. But,
The pad on which the steward writes orders, empty. Maybe he didn't use it because there's not much to do today.
maybe he is dead.
I don't need the pad, but the pencil might come in
I'm
handy.
gonna steal his pencil. He goes to banks and steals pens.
Perhaps
He
he
does.
keeps the compartment keys in there. Locked.
Locked.
Where could he be?
He's dead, sir. He's dead.
A shortwave
He's
radio.
dead.
It's amazing how small these things have become. in the
Modern
last 2
technology.
years.
Oh, there's an achievement this time. I didn't get an achievement with a number on the last one.
The
But this one I
steward
did.
probably uses the scissors on hard-to-open packages. These days, nearly everything is sealed up tight.
Not
A
scissors.
colleague recently told me about dry powdered soup in small bags. I could.
Oh my gosh, powdered soup. Powdered soup man. Anything else to look in here strangely? No? Okay. This is one of those things where clearly he pretends he's some big bumbling guy and you're supposed to play along with it. No, sir. Don't bother me, please.
Zelma.
Mr. Annoying Man who asks everyone questions.
Do you know where the conductor is?
I'd like to know that myself. I told him to search for my missing suitcase in Zurich. He hasn't got back to me yet. He's probably in cahoots with the thieves and didn't bother getting back on the train. If we don't crack down on vermin like them, the rabble will
Oh,
rule the world.
there's your game's racist person that you're not supposed to like.
He's not here doing his job. That's bad enough.
Tell me, did you notice anything suspicious here on the train or in Zurich?
You mean, except for the fact that my suitcase was stolen on the platform?
My suitcase, sir, my suitcase! Find me my suitcase!
Just routine.
Constable Zellner, please don't think I'm naive. I spotted the inspector from Interpol. Legarde.
You two are in cahoots.
Legrand.
If you say so. At the train station in
Le
Zurich,
crap is what I
he put
would
a
call
cash
him.
box into the safe, and then kept close watch as it was loaded onto the train. Don't tell me that a man at his pay grade routinely tramps across the Alps just to keep an eye on.
He does, he's a hobo.
A cash box? Like the ones you'd find in safe deposit
That's why he's
boxes?
on the train.
Precisely. And I believe we both have a good idea just what's inside.
Kaufman
I
Diamond.
do indeed have a theory, but what's yours?
A ruby was stolen in London. One of the legendary Eyes of the Sphinx.
Oh my
the
gosh,
second
really? The
jewel,
one thing that
an
everyone's
emerald,
talking about?
is rumored to be in a Swiss bank vault, if I remember correctly. Both jewels were supposed to be exhibited together in Cairo for the first time.
So that's where the game is leading me to. It's leading me to Cairo eventually. Choreographing
Indeed.
the whole thing.
Any news about the robbery in London?
Quite something.
That you
wasn't
just
it?
told me about?
It must have been professionals. The way they disabled one of the best security systems in the world. Most impressive.
People were injured.
Well,
Yeah, the one guy
professional did
took a
robbery
fall
of
for the
that
team, but
sort.
he was in cahoots, I bet.
Collateral
bet.
damage. It seems like the Raven has finally found a worthy successor. We can look forward to new and spectacular coups.
I'm afraid I won't enjoy his exploits this time around if the new Raven is so reckless.
That's your prerogative.
May I borrow your newspaper?
You can
May I
take
borrow your newspaper?
section
Smack.
of the article on the
Bad
burglary.
person, bad
You're
person.
interested in that bit, aren't you?
You got me out.
Here you go.
Dankeschön. Auf Wiedersehen, Dr. Gebhardt.
Goodbye, Constable. It was a pleasant chat, really.
So, where else do I go?
The ladder leads up to the roof. It will be suicidal.
I should climb it
if
and
there
be
were
silly.
trains at full speed. The wind, tunnels.
Oh.
No, I'll stay down here. A box with a padlock. I suppose it contains
Ah.
tools for the train's crew, maybe for coupling and uncoupling the cars. At any rate, it's positioned so that it's easier to reach from the ground than from up here.
I should try to reach for it anyway, just for giggles.
Locked.
Bang, bang! Don't
Oh, alright, off the train.
Have you gone mad?
I'll shoot. Hey, my
Punch him in the
pistol.
face.
You'll get it back in Venice. I could have fallen under the wheels.
Confiscated.
I thought you were a ghost.
Confiscated.
Ghosts don't exist.
They do too. Once you flew past the window.
Yes.
We're on our way to
yes, sure. Now
Hogwarts,
get
sir.
Oh man.
I learned my spells, you'll be in trouble.
I strongly suspect that the door is locked. No,
Oh,
It's
okay. Oh, wow.
Hello?
Excitement.
Wow.
Don't move a muscle, you feathered fiend.
It's that same guy.
Put the gun down, Robert.
He's still playing Captain
If I may
Distraction.
introduce Constable Robert Oliver from the Yard. And this is the
Whose
revered
yard?
Constable Zellner of the Swiss police, who obviously couldn't control his curiosity.
He's a big, annoying, bumbling oaf.
Then I was right. You really do want to lure someone into a trap.
That's none of your business.
Perhaps
Drip.
that someone recently struck in London
And how would I bait my trap then?
with an eye.
Hey, hey, hey,
An
hey, hey.
eye
Keep
on
that
its
to
way
yourself,
from
sir.
Zurich to Cairo.
Someone has done his homework. Well done, Constable.
It was a patently ridiculous
I
plan,
will
but you
acknowledge
figured it
I,
out.
as a Swiss policeman, can undertake investigations in my own country.
Are we still in Switzerland?
I could be your eyes on the train as long as you're here in the freight car.
Oh, really?
There is a certain Professor Lucien on the train. He's an archaeologist.
I'm going to throw him
from
under the
And what's
bus.
his story?
Or the train,
Well,
so to speak.
It seems someone locked him out of his compartment.
Locked him out.
Well, yes. The door is locked and he's standing outside without a key.
Was it locked from inside?
It may have been.
Hmm.
Do you think the locked door could be important?
Professor Lucien plays an important role in this story. Well then, Constable Zellner, be my eyes and ears on the train and see that Professor Lucien gets back into his compartment.
So I'm not going to get out of it without
Report
doing that
back to
part.
me when
Okay.
you're through.
My pleasure, monsieur. What do you
See how
know
he weaseled
of
his
this
way right into
Raven's
working for him?
heir?
He tried to blow me up.
Guy told him to screw off earlier, and he was like, no, 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 I can be helpful, see?
The new Raven is a more dangerous man than the old one.
How do you know it's a man? It could just as easily be a woman.
Or several
Oh.
men.
And anyway, how do you know that it's a new Raven?
Monsieur,
Never mind.
I go attend to the door now.
Good. And Constable Zellner,
Yes?
don't bother us unless you have something new.
Isn't that supposed to be the guy that shot him?
A thief.
So
might
if he
get
shot
anxious
him,
there's
but if
too
it's
much
not a new
activity in the
Raven,
freight car.
ha ha! Well, there's a lot of little
Not twice.
things kind of twisty here, I'm sure. They're trying to confuse you playing the game.
An investigation on behalf of the Grand that takes me one step closer. If I can convince him of my competence, I might
failing
be
this
able to
entire
solve his case
experience.
from the end.
Competence. I don't think you can convince anyone of competence, sir. But I'm going to save the game. That's the end of that, because it's been about an hour or so. Hope you guys had fun. And I will see you guys next Tuesday for whatever else I decide to play. And hopefully I'll get some better quality stuff than Corgan. Whatever that was all about. So anyway, catch you guys next time.